Alright everybody, welcome back. We are finally here with our afternoon session. This one featuring the #1 seed in-state Fractal from York High School, and seeing him again on stream, it's the #6 seed from Unit 5, Cam, aka Cam Plays Kirby. This afternoon, Element has taken a seat, and I am now joined by a Unit 5 individual for our commentary. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Tyler V, or TVD, as some of you guys may have known me in bracket, and I'm super excited to get to commentate this evening for you guys. It should be some exciting matches. We're dwindling down the top picks of our players, and we should have some great, exciting Smash coming up.
Yeah, this is going to be pretty crazy. It's getting harder and harder to pick what to show on stream because every matchup is just going to be fire. This one, though, important because this will be our first look at our #1 seeded Fractal. We're expecting to see a Kirby Wario matchup here, and taking a look at the map bans that we've seen, we are going to head to PS2 to start. The higher seed Fractal gave the option whether Cam wanted to ban first or not, and Cam took that opportunity to get rid of Battlefield. So that's a little telling, and then we got rid of Town or Kalos by Fractal, and then PS2 is what they ended up settling on. So what are you expecting to see in this matchup between these two today? This is an interesting character matchup, I think.
Yeah, definitely. Wario and Kirby, Wario's a little more common to see, but Cam has really taken this character that's been seen as like a mid-low tier, and he's really found every nook and cranny that he can get out of it, and he really has squeezed the potential out of Kirby to get every combo. Both characters are very well known for having very great air options and really good combos in the air. So I think we're going to see a lot of dominance for trying to play for that airspace and trying to get their opponent in the air to get their combos off, but it should be really good.
Yeah, I agree. This is our last best of 3 on the day. So, also being the losers repechage quarterfinals, this is going to be a loser goes home scenario and best of 3 with 2 top 6 seeds in the state. I mean, this is the part of the tournament where the pressure really starts to mount for all of these players. Immediately following this match at 3:30, we'll show the matchup between Niles West's Robo and Barrington's Noodle, 2 people we have not seen on stream up to this point yet, but who have been tearing through the winners bracket up until now. What are you expecting to see in that matchup at 3:30?
That should be really good. I mean, Noodle 3-0'd Cam, and we know Cam from especially last year at Cap Classic being a very strong and a player for contention for even like taking the tournament.
Yeah, that's something.
So that Robo Noodle match should be great.
Yeah, that's something that I want to highlight. This IHSEA Smash season is the first time we've offered a full season with playoffs and a state title for IHSEA. The Capitals Classic last year was about the closest thing we'd had to a high school state Smash Ultimate environment, and Cam did win that. So now, with their backs against it, the winners of last year's Capital Classic is going to go up against the #1 seed from this season. And what else can you hope for to start off the afternoon session? This is going to be pretty crazy. So we're going to go ahead and give the boys the go and get right into this. I'm excited. This is going to be a really fun tournament as we head through the day today.
Yeah, we've had some plot build up to this match. Fractal actually eliminating Cam's teammate Jupiter the round before.
Yeah,
so let's see if Cam can get some redemption for his fallen comrade.
Eliminating him handedly, too. That was a 2-0. Fractal brought it to Jupiter, and Jupiter is not a weak player, so it'll be interesting to see what Cam can bring to the table this time.
All right, they're getting right into it. Cam with the first grab.
He's going to do that a lot. We saw that earlier on stream. He loves that forward throw into Nair.
Yeah, Cam really well known for just picking his opponents apart, finding every little mistake that you're going to make, and he's just going to punish it. Fractal just trying to get anything, but Cam not letting him on the stage.
Cam plays well under pressure. I mean, he knows he has to win at this point, and we saw earlier against Mega, he got to be a little goofier, especially game 2. But now Cam knows this is no joke. He is the only Iron Cat left in this tournament, and he takes care of Fractal.
Great F smash from Cam there.
What a first stock.
Fractal really needs to find some footing here. I mean, Cam's just maneuvering out of everything, but as I say that, tags on another 20% to Cam's stock.
Here comes more. Oh my gosh. A tale of 2 stocks.
Kirby's famous for that up 3 from ledge. Provides a lot of space, allowing them to get back on the stage safely.
Oh, he tried to get that read.
Cam with something now. Great F smash, given 50%.
Nice follow through by Fractal. Cam definitely can get back from that, but on the defensive now.
Yeah, these F tilt slaps from Fractal are really zoning out a lot of Cam's options. Great F down smash from Fractal, taking Cam's first stock.
That hitbox will reach down onto ledge there, so that's going to be a good option for him, especially with how Cam likes to chill out there and take a second to figure out what to do.
Cam earned himself some Geico insurance that last stock. Let's see how we can use it to hopefully close this one out.
Not an official sponsor of the IHSEA, of course. Fractal definitely looked better on that second wind there, but Cam sitting firmly in the driver's seat thus far.
The waft is up, though. Such a wild card factor of Wario's kit.
And on kill percentage already.
Oh!
What?
Down B.
It was hidden under the motorcycle. You couldn't really see it coming.
Wow, great reaction from Cam to
He gets the waft off! He evens it up!
Stocks are even, like we were talking about that wild card. You're never up against Wario. He can always close out that stock with one waft.
And his Nair just brutal. Actually, both of these characters' Nair is brutal, and we haven't seen a ton of use of it yet.
I'm looking for these up tilts, trying to get something started with Fractal here.
Man, after that first stock, it felt like Cam was ready to take this, and Fractal fighting back to even this up.
He does not want to be out. He's not first seed for nothing. He's ready to take some names.
He's a first seed, but man, like you said, Cam's the only person in our tournament that has really made use of Kirby, and people just don't play him that much at this level.
Yeah, I mean, a common excuse heard is the matchup experience, but I mean, in tournaments, it doesn't matter who you're playing against. You have to fight for that win no matter what.
Yeah, especially now. We've seen some big seeds drop. That up smash was a big read, and he just missed it. Coming down to it on game 1.
Both players at kill percent. Cam looking for something, not going to be able to get it. Keeping Fractal off stage. This is huge for him.
He looks to the read, and he gets it! Cam takes
Great
game
roll
1.
read from Cam.
Oh my gosh, the read was real.
Amazing read. Really applying the pressure, making him crack.
You could feel them thinking there. You saw Fractal approach as he was recovering. He recovered differently 3 times in a row. And you know they were both thinking, what is the other person going to do? This is a game of chess as much as it's a fighting game right now.
Oh, yeah. No, definitely from being a training partner with Cam for some time, you know, you'll think you have a lead and you'll think you'll have a chance of making it back. And then he just looks into your soul and he finds those reads. Amazing stuff from Cam. But I mean, we can't count out Fractal. Like you were saying, we thought he was done after that first stock, but then he brought it back with a down smash and then a waft to take Cam's stock at like 50%. Crazy stuff from both players.
Oh yeah, I agree. We're going to Smashville next, and that's what I'm saying. If the first stock had been a little more even, Fractal may not even have been in that position to be even the last stock there. So, like, this is really anyone's game. Fractal down a game, but in Smash, I mean, we've seen some iconic moments in professional Smash where people were completely down and reverse swept just as easily as they went down. So, let's see what happens here. Only a 3-game series.
Yeah.
He's making better use of that nair immediately.
Yeah, I think having lesser platform space is going to help Wario out a little bit here. Has some more air dominance, but Cam with the fair plane.
Yeah, I agree. Cam immediately banned Battlefield when given the opportunity. We're seeing why.
You know, both of these players really got to work on not getting backed into a corner by each other, because these guys have such great disjoint hitboxes to just keep each other off stage. It's really hard to get back on against these guys.
Yeah, their punish options upon recovery are excellent. Cam with the mix-up.
Yeah, seeing more of those up Bs from stage. Fractal off stage. Cam looking for an edge guard here. Can't beat the Wario up B though.
They join each other, and Cam gets the up smash.
Ooh, nice up smash out of shield from Cam.
Remember too, in that first game, it was the waft that evened it up.
Yeah, that should be coming online here. Probably about 30 seconds.
Fractal looking for a quick finish here. He needs it. If Cam gets this insurance racked up, he's going to be in good shape to win this set.
Yeah, Cam just trying to tag on as much as he can and finishes it.
That's big for the Iron Cats right there. Cam up 3 stocks to 1 on the #1 seed here in our NWHS quarterfinals.
Cam taking a dominating lead, trying to finish this out here.
Fractal has the waft coming online, but he doesn't want to use it this stock. He needs it for the next one.
Oh!
The read.
What a call out from Cam.
He's reading his soul there.
Cam just taking a firm grip on this game.
We see the forward tilts and forward smashes coming out from Fractal here. When those start to get spammed, you know people are worried.
Oh!
He scares them away. Cam sends the #1 seed packing.
With the definitive 3-stock Avenging Jupiter, the Iron Cats will stay in the bracket. Great match from Cam.
Yeah, that was wild. That's a matchup like we talked about. We can make excuses for matchups, but at the end of the day, you got to just go and win. And Cam able to use that potentially lack of experience against Kirby's to his favor.
Still great performance from both players, but Cam definitely, he read the books, he studied game 1. In game 2, he aced that test. He figured out Fractal to a T.
Yeah, absolutely. We're going to go to a quick break, guys. Just like last time, we're going to revisit with Cam. We talked to him earlier on stream, and we're going to chat with him one more time here as we finish up this Losers Repechage quarterfinal round. Stay tuned. We'll be right back. Welcome back, everybody. We are going to now chat again with Cam. We're going to bring our co-caster in here. TVD has joined us, and Cam has joined us. Cam, welcome back to the stream. I'll try to ask you some different questions this time. How about that?
Sure.
There we are. Hey, so over the break, you saw that your 3 other Iron Cats in the tournament had fallen. Was there any conversation you guys had about you being the last hope for Unit 5, or like, is there any pressure to avenge Jupiter there, knowing that Fractal had beaten him?
Yeah, there's a bit of pressure. We talked about it a bit. How it was like the last one and how it kind of sucks. Sorry,
You're totally good.
But yeah, I avenged him, I guess.
Yeah, that you did. The first round definitely much closer, and then game 2 was a stomp, really by all considerations. What adjustments did you make to handle Wario better?
Honestly, I don't really know. I just kind of like stuck with my game plan and probably played more reserved. But that's about it.
Cam, did you feel any extra pressure or extra nerves knowing that you're our last representative from U5? Is there any like pressure mounting to you to perform or to play better?
Yeah, quite a bit. Trying to get a Switch for my
True.
for the club.
It's true you mentioned that. There's prizes today. The first prize, if those of you that are unaware watching at home, is winning 2 Nintendo Switch setups for Super Smash Bros. Everything you need for Smash. Second prize is getting 1 setup, and then third prize is getting a Switch and a copy of the game without all the perks. But yeah, there's some stuff on the line for schools today. Now that you've beaten Fractal, the number 1 seed and the number 2 seed, neither of them are even gonna get out of losers bracket. Talk about the people left and who now you'll play Johnny U or something. Do you have a preference of who you play next?
Probably Johnny U. I heard he plays Link, and I think that's a more favorable matchup than D2D.
Fair enough. We just actually as of this very moment, IceKnight has advanced, knocking John Celebi out 2-0. So he'll face the winner of Pikz and UKIT. Next on stream is Robo and Noodle. Cam, what's your prediction for our next match on stream?
I haven't seen Robo play, but I know Noodle's really, really good. So I have faith that he'll win.
Fair enough.
You heard it, Twitch chat. Put your channel points on Noodle.
TV, do you have anything else you want to ask your teammate before we head onward for the day?
Nah, other than I'm super proud of you and that you're doing a great job representing our school and great matches between you and Fractal. GG's all around.
Awesome,
Thank you.
Cam. Well, good job. Good luck the rest of the way. Probably not the last time we'll see you. You're playing very well right now, and I'm looking forward to seeing what you do the rest of the tournament.
Thank you.
All right, everybody. We're going to go to a break. Next match is at 3:30. It will feature Barrington's Noodle versus Niles West Robo. Stick around and get ready for another highlight matchup. We're going to best of 5 again.
happy on this island, wanna be my farmland. I don't ever want to leave, I'm in a tropic club. I remember the ocean moon, memories die out too hard. But we were traveling the mountains just to find the loudest seas. We set our body fire, knowing we could aim higher, but we didn't know that yet. So if you want something to hold on to, gotta find it first. But here I am, 'cause I've been laying under palm trees, waiting for the summer, knowing there's nowhere to go. 'Cause I am happy on this island, wanna be my farmland. I don't ever want to leave, I'm in a tropic club. I'm in a tropic club.
I was so sure of our love. I never thought of any reason, a doubt about us. And now I'm right back at the start. Halfway through a bottle, babe. forget all the wrongs and every reason why we've changed. And there's a storm inside my head. It's getting me in trouble, baby, and I can't break away. I thought that I could keep it low. Take it easy, take it slow. We ended up just like before, so take it easy, take it easy. I thought that I could keep it low. Take it easy, take it slow. We ended up just like before, so take it easy.
I'm walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Feel like a dynamite, ready to explode right up in the sky. I need you to listen, I need you to hear, and don't show any fear. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul.
back, ladies and gentlemen. We are here for our winners semifinal. I am still joined by TVD. And TVD, here's a matchup of two players that also have a lot of hype about them up to this point in the tournament. Neither of them have been defeated yet, and we haven't seen either of them yet on this stream. So what are you expecting out of this one?
Noodle and Robo both have some impressive wins under their belt today. I mean, Robo just coming off a match from 130 against Johnny U, beating him 3-1. Johnny U, a very prominent Link player in our bracket. Noodle 3-0 in our last match on stream, Cam, who we definitely see as not somebody to mess around with. So I mean, both these guys are pretty big dogs in the bracket.
Speaking of Johnny U and a couple other things going on, let's update you on what else happened in our losers repechage. We saw Cam take down the number 1 seed 2-0 on stream. IceKnight defeated John Celebi 2-0. Pikz from Andrew 2-1 Massac County's UKIT. So now the number 3 seed has fallen as well, is not going to win today. Andrew's Pikz will move on. And Something, our 4 seed from Highland Park, has defeated Johnny U 2-1. So Johnny U's day is over today. So of the remaining seeds, the highest left is 4, and that's Something. He will take on Cam at the loser semifinals at 4:15. Pikz will take on IceKnight, and Pikz and IceKnight is who we will show on stream. Meanwhile, while this match is going on, this winner semifinal match, Payne and Veery will be going head-to-head in the other winner semifinal. So it's really getting down to the nitty-gritty. There are 8 players left. Who is going to take home those switches? That is the question. So Pokemon Stadium 2 is where these two have agreed to go. And we're going to see this Wii Fit trainer that people have talked about out of Noodle for the first time taking on the Lucina of Robo.
Yeah, I mean, Lucina's a very popular character in this game, has a lot of great zoning tools to play neutral very well in. But Wii Fit, not one that we see very often. But I do believe Pikz, another very good player in this bracket, also plays Wii Fit, which is it's interesting to see that we have representation of these underplayed characters.
It's so funny you say that because being from Springfield, there's a very prominent player here that plays the Wii Fit, always plays Wii Fit trainer. So to me, saying they don't play a lot is kind of funny. We have to see it all the time here in Springfield. This one, though, Robo has accrued a lot of damage already in Noodle. Looking for some finishing moves perhaps early in this match. This is a best of 5 now. They will have to win 3 games to move on. And neither at risk of being eliminated yet, since it is in the winner's side of the bracket still.
Noodle doing a great job of zoning with these soccer balls while also healing back some damage with some deep breathing and sun salutations. The power of yoga's even carrying over to Smash. It's crazy.
Nice up
Wow.
tilt. Smart up tilt. The back hitbox on that pays off. This is brutal. This Wii Fit trainer is just obnoxious. He gets the forward smash. A quick second stock, and Robo's down.
Great read from Noodle on that ledge get up. Robo just looking for anything.
Time and time again through the day, Noodle is one of the 3 players everyone's talking about not wanting to play against. He's showing why right here.
Yeah, I mean he's got Robo locked down. It's tough. Robo's got to compose himself, maybe take a few things away from this game, but he's really just got to prepare his mental for the long series we have ahead.
We mentioned at the end of the morning session there are only 2 schools left with more than 1 person left in the tournament. Robo's Niles West is one of those, but both schools that have 2 left are up against really tough matches upcoming. Robo, as you can see, is having a hard time with Noodle, and Pikz from Andrew. His teammate Veery and him are still in it, but Pikz now has to go through IceKnight, and that's going to be a pretty tough matchup too.
Yeah, I mean, Niles West definitely came out, and they came out strong. I mean, they had a lot of people not only in playoffs, but a very high seed in the playoffs as well.
Robo with 2 beats there does not give himself an option to get out of that situation, and Noodle's going to take game 1.
That was a very decisive victory from Noodle. I don't know if it's the stage or what, but Robo looked a little dazed, looked a little lost that match. Hopefully he can regain some control, and we'll see some edge between these two.
You wonder if it's because he hasn't seen a lot of Wii Fit trainer, or if you wonder if it's Noodle just flat out beating him. Sometimes that happens.
Yeah.
And their chat discussing where they're going next. Robo said, ow. Noodle has banned Battlefield Yoshi's Story, and Robo's going to choose Smashville. What do you think about that choice against the Wii Fit trainer?
You know, I'm predicting that he's going to try and use that main platform in the center to try and dodge some more of these soccer balls, because as we saw, Noodle was able to keep pressure throughout the entire game all over the stage with all these different soccer ball hits and angles. That's my thought for what he's trying to do with Lucina. Because Lucina's a great zoner, but it's hard to zone when there's a soccer ball flying at your face.
Right.
We'll see how it works out for him, though. And Noodle just starting off with that deep breathing so he can tag on some extra damage from his attacks.
That is how Lucina plays right there. You got to be careful when you're recovering against Lucina because she just does this down tilts to take away all your recovery options with Edge.
Yeah, great offstage play with a lot of disjoints on the sword.
This is a different match so far. Robo's learned something perhaps.
Yeah, maybe Robo needed a little bit of a smaller stage to try and do some gap closing on Noodle too. Good there. Robo definitely taking a lot of stage control, but Noodle fighting back.
Sniping Robo with the soccer ball.
Doing some more deep breathing, getting those empowered attacks.
Robo has twice shown he's willing to go really far off stage and get an elim, but that time he gets punished for it. Nice finish.
Robo taking a first stock of the set.
Yeah, no kidding. Barely even game 2 so far, although the trainer is quickly piling up the damage.
Ooh, that root is deadly. Robo's going for a lot of these dares off stage. Or not Robo, Noodle is. But he's not getting any to connect yet. Both of these guys dashing back and forth in neutral game.
Believe it or not, both of these guys were beaten one time during our duels.
Really?
Yeah, only the top 13 seeds were undefeated, so they have been beaten by someone. Just goes to show how tough this was to get advanced here.
Ooh. Nice job from Noodle taking that second stock only with 45% on his.
And Robo, though, perhaps with an opportunity here, he's got to make something happen quick.
His shield is dwindling away. He can't keep blocking those soccer balls for long. Got to start looking for some parries.
Yeah, he only has so much to use. Nice forward smash. Not going to be enough to finish. He's going deep for the kill, and he gets it!
Great back air off stage to close out the stock for Robo. It's still anybody's game here. Noodle trying to argue that, though.
And in this best of 5, if there's anything to be said about this match, is that Robo has shown he's learned something and can play better. But can he recover? Yes, he does.
Ooh, that's a fat counter.
That was. He goes deep again, looks for it, decides against super aggressive option.
You know, I think Robo's kind of figured out that, you know, neutral game's not going perfect for him. Ooh. And that sun salutation, closing it out. Noodle taking game 2.
Neither in, like we said, neither in threat of being eliminated. They're on the winner's side of the bracket. But I think Robo definitely was a different game 2 than game 1. And if that trend continues, he may have figured out what he needs to do to beat Noodle. The question is whether or not he will be able to execute that game plan.
You know, as I was saying before that final stock got closed out, we've definitely seen a different change in pace from Robo here. He's playing a lot more aggressive. I at least think he's trying to get more off of each opportunity because neutral game's not going the best. So whenever he can get these win trades, he's going to try and take it as far as he can, even if that means going for the more aggressive option. We're on to game 3, back to Smashville.
I think he'd do well, too, to not be across the stage from Noodle. If anything, try to space yourself, but halfway across the stage, space yourself. That way you have the option when Noodle starts to do deep breathing, you can go interrupt that like we saw early on, or you can quickly close with how fast Lucina is.
Yeah, Robo's really got to get out of this corner.
And he does just that.
Once again, looking for some zoning options off stage. He's trying to keep Noodle in the corner. Hey, this is where Lucina excels.
Nice
Noodle
mix-up
getting-
on the high recovery there.
Oh yeah. Noodle's doing a great job of getting his stage control back and keeping Robo off.
The back air doesn't find it. Noodle in a defensive position now. I love how good he is with that soccer ball. When he kicks it, it's just high enough to get back on the stage. The accuracy is
I know.
remarkable.
It's really cool when we see these champs like Wii Fit and Duck Hunt who have these projectiles that you can send in one direction, but you can also use your other moves to redirect them. Also link with his bomb. It's super cool to see the angles and the snipes that they can find.
I think Robo wanted to drop down and hit the down air, but he decided not to, and instead he'll lose the stock first.
Yeah, Noodle taking the first stock.
Robo wants that up B to kill so badly right now, but it's just not. Nice poke.
Yeah, I mean, as we've seen throughout this entire match, that soccer ball management is hard for Robo. He's just... They're coming from so many angles, but he can get the backer to close out Noodle's first stock.
Grounding is not capitalized upon there. Robo needs to string together some damage pretty quickly before he falls too far down to come back in the set. Noodle with a hard read on the forward smash. Look at that.
Nice. He really took advantage of that regrab principle there and just took Robo out for it. I think that was untechable too.
Yeah, I don't think he had any chance. And the Wii Fit trainer does have a good recovery. He'll be okay. Nice read. He evens the game up.
Robo saying, I'm not done yet. Keep me in this winner side.
Just as impressive as Noodle was to quickly finish that stock, Robo returns the favor and actually takes the lead in this last stock.
That's a huge momentum shift. Let's see if Noodle can hold on to his 2 games. Or if we're going to see a game 4 out of these 2.
Lucina things. Oh, he finally
Robo.
interrupted.
More deep breathing coming out.
Robo learned from the last time Noodle used those series of attacks and avoided it this time. Now he's on the offensive with things Lucina likes to do, but he misses that forward tilt.
That could be crucial.
The back air's not there either.
You know, every attack missed at this point is just another step away from victory.
And
Noodle,
that's
oh,
it.
closing it out with the back air.
It's just enough to knock him out. Just enough.
Stretch through the arm and leg.
Wow, Noodle still being a juggernaut throughout this bracket. I don't think he's dropped. Yeah, he's perfect on the day.
Not dropped a
He's
single
won
game.
7. That's his 10th win in a row for today. He is on a rampage.
Absolutely. So Noodle will continue to our winners final, which we'll see later on stream. He will absolutely be shown on that. Robo will drop down, and let's put that in and see who he's going to play. Noodle. What did you learn from that about Veery? Also, at the exact same time, advances away from Pain. It looks like. Take a look.
3-0.
Yep. So Noodle and Veery both 3-0, and we'll see each other in the winners final. It's definitely something we saw coming. Next up at 4:15 rather, we're going to take a quick break. We may edit that and move it up a bit. We'll let you guys know. But the next match we will see on stream is Pikz and IceKnight. Before we do that, however, we're going to talk to Noodle on stream. So stay tuned, guys. We will be right back, and we'll be chatting with Noodle.
If I had known then what I know now, I wouldn't have said what I said. I took the long road, thought I'd be better on my own. Sometimes what's right is wrong instead. 'Cause I was too young, and I didn't understand that you were no one. And I can't wait to see you Can't wait. till you discover it is within each other to forgive and make amends. If I had known then what I know now, I wouldn't have said what I said. I took the long road, thought I'd be better on my own. Sometimes what's right is wrong instead. 'Cause I was too young, and I didn't understand that you were the one. And I can't wait to see you again. Oh, I can't wait. I can't wait. I can't wait. 'Cause I was too young, and I didn't understand that you were the one. And I can't wait to see you
Welcome back, everybody. We're going to now chat with the winner of our last match, Barrington's Noodle. Let's get him into our stream here. Noodle, can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Welcome to stream. That was the first time we got to see you on stream today. You knew that was not going to be an easy match. What was your mindset going into that one?
My mindset going into that one was I had just played with one of my friends who was playing Lucina against me, so I was just going to do what I learned against him.
So definitely there was some preparation involved in that one, was there not?
Oh yeah, I prepared for all my matches like that.
Nice. Speaking of that, your next match is going to be at 5:45, so you got a couple hours of a break because we got to get through some stuff with the losers bracket, and that's going to be against Veery. So speaking of preparation, talk to us about what your plan is going into what's going to be a very, perhaps your toughest match of the day.
So I've lost to Veery a lot in the past, so this is going to be really hard for me, but I'm just going to ask all my Rob friends for help with what I should do against Veery and maybe watch some of Veery's old sets so I can see what he does.
Nice.
We were talking a little bit earlier before the interview, kind of how you learned Wii Fit, and what can you explain to us a bit more, like what about Wii Fit's kit appeals to you, and how do you like to utilize it in your matches?
Well, Wii Fit has just insane damage output, so off of like one neutral air you can get upwards of 70 damage, and then just one more and then your opponent's dead. So, and just I like using that raw damage output to my advantage, and I just out-damage my opponents.
You running into Lucina there, do you think that the map bans favored you, or do you think they favored Robo, or like what was the thought process behind your guys' bans and where you were going?
So we just jump into PS2 first, which is generally seen as a very neutral stage in most matchups, and I think it's Wii Fit favored over Lucina, so I was really happy that I beat them really hard on that stage. And then Smashville was one of the stages I was thinking about getting rid of because I know that's a really good stage for Lucina and not a good stage for Wii Fit. But I ended up winning on that stage anyways, so I just decided to not ban it, even though it's a bad stage for me and a good stage for them.
Looking at everybody else in our bracket, we've been asking for your guys' takes on your opponents. Up next on stream will be Pikz and IceKnight. What do you know about that matchup, and what can we expect to see between those two?
Pikz is an Inkling, I believe, and IceKnight is a Greninja. And I don't know if IceKnight's going to go Greninja or Wolf, but I know IceKnight really likes fighting Inkling, and he always does really well against Inkling, so I think that one might be IceKnight favored.
Something and Cam is the other loser semifinal matchup. Cam has just got done knocking out our 1 seed. Something is the 4 seed, is the highest remaining seed in our tournament. What about that matchup?
I know both those players pretty well, and I know they're both very good players. And that matchup is weird. I've played that matchup against Cam before. I've gone D against his Kirby before, and I don't remember how it went. I don't remember if I won or lost, but it was close. So I think that's going to be a close set.
Now, speaking of this whole seeding thing, you are the one Barrington player that entered today, and you're the one Barrington player still going today. What's it like playing Super Smash Brothers at Barrington under Leadfrog's program?
It's really great, especially in when there's offline events, because normally once a month we have offline tournaments where we could play against each other, and there was prizes and just great competition.
Tell us a little more what it would mean to your program to take home a victory today, to bring home those switches and bring home some prizes. How would that affect your program at Barrington?
That'd be really great for our program, because then I think we would be able to have bigger tournaments and better tournaments, because we wouldn't be relying on people to bring in their own systems to host these tournaments, and we would be able to have our own switches at the school to host these great tournaments.
Do you think you'll play Very in the winners final next? Whoever wins, do you think they'll have to rematch against the same person in the grand finals?
I think they're gonna have to rematch against IceKnight in grand finals, because if I lose to Viri, IceKnight normally beats me, and then IceKnight I think is going to get all the way to losers finals.
All right. Is there anything else you wanted to add on stream for us before we head to a break here?
No, I think I'm good.
Well, enjoy your 2-hour break. You have earned it. You get to sit and chill a bit and get ready for that big primetime matchup against Viri. In the meantime, everybody on stream that's watching, we're going to take a quick break. We'll be back at 4:15 with a pretty intense matchup between Pikz, Inkling, and IceKnight's perhaps Greninja, perhaps something else. We will see, but stick around, and Noodle, congrats on the win, and we will see you back on stream in a little bit.
Thank you.
But my brain tells me I've been here before. Don't wanna draw any attention to all the crazy things that I shouldn't mention. Not really sure, but it feels like my feet are glued to the floor. Don't wanna open up my mouth, cause I'm afraid of what's gonna come out. Life is but a dream. This can't be happening. Wake up, scream. I'm in a twisted reality. Twisted. Sure who's the one making the decisions. Wake up, scream. I'm in a twisted reality.
make amends with the demons you've been through. And I can't regret leaving you alone until you find your way back home. Until you find your way back home. Don't let me drown. Don't let me drown. Don't let me drown. Until you find your way back home. Don't let me drown.
Welcome back, everyone. We're here to continue our afternoon sessions today. This next matchup, as are all the matchups upcoming, starting to get really, really tense. Last time we saw IceKnight on stream, it was earlier in our bracket when he took on Veery, and that was an electric 3-1 match to end our morning session. TVD, what are you expecting out of this second look at IceKnight here?
You know, this should be pretty exciting. I know we just got off an interview with Noodle a few minutes ago, and he said that IceKnight is a contender for third place, even second place this bracket. So even though he's down in the losers bracket of top 8, he's not out, and the big dogs in grand finals are still scared about him.
Yeah,
so I think we're still going to see some great gameplay from him.
Yeah, everybody that's up there and sort of your favorites to win, so to speak, though certainly some favorites have dropped today, have all said they would rather not have to play IceKnight in the finals. So there's something to be said about that. Now, Andrew High School, the only school left that could win first, second, and third, and the reason for that is the Niles West duo have been paired against, or on the opposite sides of the losers repechage semifinals, which will happen next. And so eventually, even if they won that, they would face each other in the losers final, and they will not both be in top 3. So Pikz is the last hope for any school to have 2 spots on the podium. But man, getting through IceKnight is going to be pretty tough.
Yeah, and we can definitely tell he's a serious player. I mean, Greninja's not one of those characters people call an online warrior or some like online cheese. I mean, he takes skill to execute, and if you're afraid of something that takes that much skill and precision to execute, you know there's a good player behind him.
They have agreed, gentlemen's agreement, to start at Pokemon Stadium 2, as we mentioned, sort of a neutral stage for these two. I think that this is likely one that will not be a sweep. I think IceKnight definitely has good looks here, and is probably your favorite between these two. But Pikz has been, bringing it right until he got knocked down to the loser's side of the bracket. But he beat UKIT, and UKIT was the number 3 seed, a very strong player out of Massac County. So both of these guys with some big wins under their belts so far. John Celebi last round fell to IceKnight, and it was John Celebi who eliminated the number 2 seed, Radacious. So they're kind of all over the place right now. We're best of 5 from here on out until the grand final, which is a best of 7. I think this is going to be really exciting. We're going to talk to the winner of this match afterwards, but it is about time to get started, so I'm going to give them the go, and we're going to get going here at Pokemon Stadium 2 between Pikz and IceKnight. This is our loser semifinal, so loser walks out of this one. They are done if they don't win this match. This is where the tension starts to mount up in our tournament.
Yeah, I mean, a big part of being in the losers bracket is not letting nerfs get to you.
Your back's against it from now on. Veery and Noodle will meet in winners, and the winner of that gets to chill for a while to figure out everybody else duking it out. And I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing for them. Do they start to lose momentum if they win winners, or do they get a well-needed rest? It's sort of hard to tell, and depends on the person how they take that. This is going to be a pink inkling coming out of Pikz, purple, no, whatever it is.
Yeah, gentlemen, in the Pokemon Stadium 2, fairly neutral stage for most characters. I think both of these characters will be able to use the platforms well to extend combos and even get some stuff for their own. Greninja's going to have some huge opportunities here if he can get some drag down up airs onto these platforms, because he can follow those up into up smashes, which even could potentially kill the Inkling.
This is the first Inkling we've seen on stream all day, and people have talked. They talk about Pikz's Inkling. I mean, this is no slouch here. IceKnight's Greninja has been well on display in our stream. There's a combo that he likes to run and ran all day against Veery. Veery was able to take IceKnight down. Will Veery's teammate be able to take IceKnight down?
Yeah, this is definitely a very interesting match, because, I mean, IceKnight versus Veery, that's Greninja into a heavy. He can get a lot of combos off, but Inkling's a little different. Kind of harder to hit, harder to get a combo started. Inkling's quick. You really got to land your moves, and you got to capitalize off when you do land those moves.
Yeah, not to mention small. So even if you do start to get the combo, it's not quite as easy to string it. There's a paint.
The up smash not killing though.
Pikz is going to look to do that repeatedly. Greninja, because of how fast he moves and how much he moves, can sometimes get a little ahead of himself and put himself in a position that is susceptible to the roller. Nice up smash.
Way to wait out the tech. Pikz has had pretty good ink management so far, but it looks like he's playing a little cautious. He's playing in his shield a lot, trying to get IceKnight to make a mistake, but at this level, your opponent's not going to fall into your trap. You gotta create your own opportunities.
He very well needs to be, playing a little more patient to learn about IceKnight right now at this stage.
IceKnight, though, trying to build up that insurance. Ooh. Looking for the effort there. That would have taken a lot of damage. I don't think it would have taken the stock, but it would have tagged on a lot of damage on the Pikz. Pikz is struggling, and the Shuriken's going to bring him off stage again.
Veery was telling Pikz what to do against IceKnight after having played him this set. Veery was definitely giving him pointers. That is a point in and of itself. IceKnight gets the up smash again. That's twice he's killed with that.
Yeah, like we talked about, these platforms are huge for Greninja. It's the perfect height to get the up smash to hit. A lot of people forget the Greninja up smash hitbox, and it's a rough one. I will say though, Pikz is doing a great job in keeping his ink managed, always having enough to use his moves to their fullest extent. IceKnight looking for more combos, chasing him down.
He's taking some heat. He's in trouble now. IceKnight chasing him off. Shurikens find him.
Carries him off the stage, and IceKnight's going to take game one.
Starting to see why everybody said I really don't want to run into IceKnight and losers.
Yeah, that was oppressive. But like you said, Pikz might have been sandbagging, hanging back a little bit there. See if he can get the download on IceKnight. Let's see if it pays off in round 2.
Yeah, we'll know round 2 whether that was the case or not. If we see that result again, then you know Pikz just got beat. But if this is much closer, then you know some intel was gathered. Let's see where they're going to go next. I doubt we see any characters in Battlefield where we're heading next. I haven't seen Battlefield a whole lot today. It's been banned frequently today.
Yeah. I'm not sure if that's just player preference or if a lot of people don't like the matchup for their character there. But I still think IceKnight will be able to use these platforms pretty well for his combos and whatnot. Looking at Twitch chat, we've got some channel betting going on, and Twitch chat, it's 98-2. They have IceKnight taking it.
Yikes, no one believing in Pikz in Twitch chat. He's here to make a liar of him if he can.
This game definitely looking better for Pikz right out the gate. He's getting a lot more opportunities. He's playing a little less out of his shield.
98-2 is not a small margin of victory.
Yeah, Pikz creating a lot better opportunities for himself here. IceKnight's got to make these adjustments to the new version of his opponent that he beat last match. Ooh.
That up smash is just ruining Pikz right now. He's got to stop getting himself in the situation where that can hit.
Pikz really making a good use of Inkling's back air. It's such a great disjoint for poking out your enemy. Oh!
I know, there it was again. He looked like he was going to hit it one more time.
IceKnight's still looking for these. Ooh!
The Shurikens have found Pikz twice off stage now.
IceKnight doing a really good job of knowing when to launch those.
That's
so we can perfectly time it. Nice roller into up smash for Pikz though. Stocks are even again. Looking for his Inkling bread and butter. Ooh!
Yeah, he's finding it. Look at the percent!
88 onto IceKnight. This is kill percent with all that paint on him.
Ooh, he looks for the read, misses it.
Pikz is running out. IceKnight looking for something now. Ooh, that's 36 onto Pikz.
Pikz has got to take advantage of this moment. This is a huge momentum opportunity for him. He gets the grab, follows up with the up air, and it's not enough quite yet.
Yeah, Pikz is definitely landing a lot more grabs. Like we saw, he's playing a lot less out of his shield. He's dodging these shurikens a lot more. He's not getting bullied as hard. Ooh, IceKnight redirecting his recovery.
Recovery change. He's trying to avoid those shurikens. He does just that. Gets the up smash himself.
Pikz catches IceKnight out of his shield, not falling to his trickery anymore. He's taking a dominant lead in this game. He needs to tag on some more percent. Ooh, and IceKnight slapping right back with that forward air.
Here, the early advantage of the stock going to Pikz. That's big. As soon as he gets that percent lead, he can paint their ninja all up and then just do so much damage. Nice
Pikz looking to keep this lead. Finish out this last stock.
Up bread and butter. Ooh. No damage taken yet from IceKnight. Looking good for the Andrew player.
Pikz is running low on ink. He needs to fill up. Or he's not going to be able to kill.
Yeah, IceKnight not going to let him if he gives him an opportunity.
But in the chokehold here.
It's so hard when you play against IceKnight. You are not going to be given a second to refill your ink canister. There he is. It's literally less than a second he has.
Yeah, IceKnight's doing a really good job of keeping the momentum of the match where he needs it to be. He can either slow it down with his water shuriken zoning, or he can play a rush down and have any ink.
Pikz looks for that grab that would have been big. Still has no ink.
Pikz looking for something. Looks like they've lost their momentum a little bit. Let's see if they can close it out. Game slowed down.
It's very interesting how much slow down. There's an up smash.
Great parry into up smash for Pikz. Using the last of his ink to close out that match against IceKnight.
And it was the last two. That was on empty after that move.
Great stuff from Pikz there.
He stuck around. He made it happen. He was trying to get ink all he could. And he got just enough. IceKnight literally gave him half a second to charge. And as it turns out, that was how much time he needed for the ink he was going to use. Town and City is where we're going next. Pikz did ban Final Destination in Kalos, so he does not want the flat maps. So IceKnight taking the second best option, or the third best option he has for flat maps.
Yeah, we definitely saw a lot of Pikz using up smash to kill there. So I'm thinking he might have banned those larger ceiling stages to keep using that ability, to keep trying to catch IceKnight lacking and keep getting these kills onto IceKnight. But I mean, IceKnight's also killing off the top a lot with his up smash on those platforms. So I think Town and City is a good pick for both these characters.
A game apiece. Wonder if Twitch chat's thinking something a little different after seeing IceKnight drop a game.
Yeah, IceKnight's definitely going to have a lot more space on this stage to run around, dodge some of Pikz's abilities. Oh!
Almost 0 to death him.
Taking him off the stage with those bears. Yeah, like we said, a huge part of this matchup is IceKnight's able to control a lot more of the stage's area and a lot more of the pace with these water shurikens. So it's got to be up to Pikz to see if he can break this momentum shift and get some combos off. Ooh, the ledge trump, giving IceKnight the first kill.
Yeah, it was virtually 0 to death. IceKnight looking really good here at Town and City so far.
Oh yeah. He's getting everything to land for him. He's dodging all of Pikz's abilities.
Tell you what, if you're IceKnight, you're probably tired of this Andrew High School bunch.
He's tired of them, but he's out for blood against them too. He wants those switches for his school.
Absolutely.
Pikz not going to give up in the slightest though. Pikz tagging on a little more percent. Let's see if he can close out a stock here.
Ooh, the roller almost connects.
Shuriken.
He's annoying.
Yeah, out pokes you off stage. Ooh, good up smash from Pikz, taking the first stock, but he has 111 on his. He's got to try and tag on as much as he can before losing this. That's what we're going to see here.
How much will he get? The roller doesn't stick him like he wants it to. 60 damage. A lot more than you may have expected when Pikz was already over 100 starting stock.
Oh, yeah. Oof, those shurikens, though, bullying Pikz.
The dangerous recovery that he killed this time. That was going to flying.
IceKnight has been really good with the back airs on these stages. I mean, he's been hitting Pikz with all 3 hits most of the time. Ooh. Looking for the tech react on that platform. The F smash not landing for IceKnight. Ooh, the drag down? No jab reset though.
Lucky too, because his match would have fallen apart in a heartbeat had IceKnight been able to connect on that.
Oh yeah. Jab resets in this game connect for so much damage, it's deadly. Teching is definitely important. Ooh.
No!
That is unfortunate from Pikz. Another dominating game from IceKnight, though. I mean,
yeah, a couple big mistakes from Pikz there, but IceKnight definitely showing that it's gonna be an upset if he loses. That's how he's playing right now.
Yeah, we can tell how these 2 players like their stages. I mean, Pikz definitely likes a smaller area, one where IceKnight can't run around as much, and IceKnight needs that space to create with shurikens until he can change the tempo and just go in guns a-blazing.
Let's see. Nashville and Battlefield banned by IceKnight. Yoshi's is where Pikz shoots. First time we've seen Yoshi's all day on stream.
Yeah, Yoshi's it's a weird stage. It's really small. The tilt is confusing sometimes. Some weird interactions. But, I mean, like we said,
what you just talked about is true right here. Pikz wants this smaller stage. Maybe the slight tilt on the edges will help him dealing with that shuriken as well.
Yeah, I didn't even think about that.
Yep, that's, you just saw it. The shuriken does not, the hitbox does not connect when you're hanging on ledge here when you shot from the middle like it did at Battlefield. So he's going to be a lot safer from that shuriken here, Yoshi.
IceKnight definitely having the percent lead right now, though. Ooh.
Good connection.
Close with the up smash. Pikz is looking for a lot of these up smashes on the landings of IceKnight, and I think he's starting to catch on to it now. Ooh. IceKnight looking to close it out here.
Recovery, he recovered from so low, and yeah, there it is. Oh, he gets the connect on the roller and the up smash.
And the up smash. Nice connection from Pikz there, giving him the stock lead.
Quickly returns the favor.
Down tilt RAR back air. That was pretty clean.
IceKnight's got to be frustrated with the shirt not connecting anymore right in that spot.
Yeah. I mean, definitely not only good for the gameplay, but also good for throwing off IceKnight's mental.
Yeah, I think this Yoshi's pick is really good. Definitely taught me something. It had not occurred to me until watching IceKnight ledge trap with his shirt that this is such a good pick for anti-Greninja.
IceKnight keeping the percentage lead, but like that first stock, it didn't matter if Pikz can land his stuff. Those rollers are scary.
So good.
Pikz is really doing a good job this match of keeping that stage control. Ooh.
Right into a smash attack though.
Great call out from IceKnight there.
Yeah, and I was just about to say too that Pikz is doing a good job of mixing up how he's landing around IceKnight, but apparently it wasn't mixed up enough. Here comes Pikz. He needs a quick elim. Turn it around. Bomb connects.
Bomb off stage. Wow.
Tries to get the read. Up smash is not going to connect either. And now suddenly it's been turned around on him.
IceKnight looking for more aggressive play off stage. He's looking to close this out. Inkling no ink. We talked about this, how IceKnight usually plays a little more aggressive when Pikz is low on ink. Does not want him to refill, but Pikz getting an opportunity to do so.
Last time IceKnight let him do that, Pikz took the game. There's the up smash. 52%, but it seems like that's been nothing between these two so far. It can quickly go away.
Yeah, we've seen Pikz tag on as much as 40 in just one down throw jab combo.
Roller. Oh, the up smash. He just dodged it. He saw his flash before his eyes there.
Yeah, Pikz is on his tournament stock here.
That is how it will end. 3-1 the series score in favor of IceKnight. It was close, but ultimately Pikz falls, and officially you will not have two of the same school on the podium for the final today. That mathematically has been eliminated as a possibility. I think that's good for the sport too.
Yeah,
I think it's awesome that we have such good programs here in IHSEA, but there will not be two of the same school on the podium. It's spread out, lots of good competition today, and now everybody is playing not only for themselves but for their school. And so it'll be interesting to see how that develops. We're going to take a very quick break, guys. Be right back, and we're going to chat with IceKnight again. Stay tuned. Welcome back, everyone. We're bringing back our other co-commentator, TVD, with us, and now we are joined by IceKnight here on stream. IceKnight, welcome to the stream, sir.
Hey.
Talk to us, first impression, into that match. How do you feel right now?
I'm feeling pretty confident overall.
You ran into a pretty tough Inkling there, and he was able to turn things around, grab a game off of you. When that happened, what was the thought process? Were you worried at all when he grabbed a game, or what were you thinking as that was transpiring?
I wasn't really worried at all. I just, like, the format is 2 bans, so no matter what, I had to ban Smashville, and I had to leave one of the triplats open, and he took advantage of the stage pick, and he took advantage of Greninja's, like, weaknesses on Battlefield, so that's good on him.
One of the things we noticed actually with that Yoshi pick, in fact, is the first time we saw that all day on stream. And the shurikens Greninja uses are able to stop someone when they're ledge grabbing on Battlefield, but not on Yoshi's. What do you think about heading to Yoshi's story, maybe somewhere you hadn't been yet throughout the day?
Yoshi's is, in my opinion, and most other Greninja's opinions, Gren's worst stage. But against Inkling, I realized that Yoshi's platforms are more spacious, so I have more room on the ground rather than the platforms kind of clogging like the center area. So I realized that if I can keep Inkling in the air above me, or if I can land on Inkling directly, no matter like if Shuriken doesn't catch Inkling on ledge, he's still pressured at ledge, and I can just keep rolling the advantage state and keep him in disadvantage constantly, and eventually he's gonna crumble.
So, IceKnight, we were talking a little bit about your local scene before we hopped up here. What would winning these switches for your school mean for your school program and growing more players like yourself at your school to get more representation next year?
It would mean a lot to me, honestly. For my school, Lake Park has done nothing but like support me and help me, and the people there like are some of my best friends, like Radacious, Mona. Me and them are extremely close, and it would mean the world. Like, Radacious doesn't have a LAN adapter, and I really want to win a LAN adapter for him. So it would mean a lot to like him, to me, and to the rest of the Lake Park to win some prizes for them.
Making me tear up here as a teacher and coach. That was incredibly sweet. My question I've got is you mentioned your teammates from Lake Park, but you're the only Lancer left. And the only school, now that Pikz has been eliminated, that has 2 people left is Niles West. But even then, the deepest they could go and be together in this is the losers final. They will not both be on the podium. So everybody's kind of fighting for their own school right now. Talk about Lake Park's Smash team. When you have Mona, Radacious, IceKnight all in the same team, that's kind of scary. What is it like to play with that group?
It's great. They're a great bunch of guys, hardworking, talented. They have a gift, and I'm just happy that I can share that gift with them.
All right, I asked this in our last interview, but what draws you to Greninja? What parts of his kit do you really enjoy utilizing, and what tools do you like to use to get those victories?
Oh, Greninja's kit. I love his speed. Greninja is so fast, and he is like, Greninja can do anything. He can sit there and wait. He can run in. He's so fast. He's got a great projectile, great combo game, devastating neutral. I can control the stage if I want. I have access to everything, and Greninja's kit is so balanced. His jump is amazing. I can contest people extremely high up in the air. I just love how Greninja feels, and he just feels so natural to me.
Greninja's not frequently listed as a high tier character in this game. So why do you think that is? Like you've described him in a way that, based on what we're seeing, he seems like he's one of the strongest characters that are available. But why do you think a lot of people don't put him that high usually?
I think because my character is underrepresented, and Greninja takes a lot of skill, a lot of practice, a lot of patience to learn, and it's taken me a while to understand Greninja and to learn how to effectively play the character. And I think this character is a top tier. I think this character is amazing, and I want to show the people that.
I think it's funny because as somebody who cannot play Greninja but admires people who can, he kind of makes me think of like Genji players in Overwatch. Like, you guys are a breed. Like, it takes a specific mindset to play them, but the people that dedicate that time and really understand the tech of their characters, as we can see there, you're just a nuisance to deal with on the stage right now. Your competitors today, now there are 7 left. 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. As soon as we get the results from Something and Cam, everyone we've talked to and said, "Who do you not want to run into today?" keeps saying IceKnight. How does that make you feel to know that your peers are respecting you a lot and want to avoid running into you?
I heard Noodle's interview. Me and Noodle are actually really good friends too. We talk almost every day, and I know Noodle is scared to run into me, which is funny, but I'm also a little scared to run into him. I know people are talking people are talking highly of me, but the credit goes to all the other players too. Like, I'm not the only threat in the bracket for sure, and I'm just as scared of some of these people as they're scared of me.
Who's the scariest? So everybody says
Very
IceKnight. Who is IceKnight?
very scary of me.
Okay.
Very scares me. Yeah, but I think I can take him down. I've done a little bit of. I did some looking back at the past set. I formulated a strategy, and I'm coming for him.
One last question for me. Who are your biggest training partners during this quarantine? I know it's hard to get to play in-person Smash because of the whole pandemic and whatnot. So how have you been preparing and how have you been training up to this moment?
Honestly, if I were to pick like one person that has been my biggest training partner, it would definitely be Noodle. Me and him have been grinding hard during this quarantine, and the results are showing. And we're both really proud of how far we've come, and we both also entered the scene around relatively the same time, so it couldn't have been more perfect.
I got a couple more for you, then we're going to let you go and relax a bit before your next match.
Sounds good.
My question, maybe you could shed some light. One of the big question marks for us today was the matchup between Radacious and John Celebi, and then the matchup between Robo and Radacious. We weren't able to catch either of those on stream just because so much has been going on, but Radacious was a player coming into this that we saw a lot of threat from, and someone that people were worried about. Could you give some insight into maybe what was going on in his day today, so that those of us that saw that can know what happened to Radacious?
So Radacious is a talented player for sure, and he's been working hard recently, specifically too, and with like Steve being a new character in the game, he's fallen in love with that character, which is, I'm happy for him on that. In terms of how the seeding was, I mean, you guys said it was seeded by a coin flip, right?
Yeah, actually, he was one of the ones that was involved in a coin flip, so that is true.
So maybe that could have done something with it. Maybe some people were underseeded due to the coin flip, because I understand like the whole idea of fairness and all, and I respect that, but I think that might partially have some like of what to do with it, because like there's no favoritism here. We're all equal, and that's how I look at it. And I mean, sometimes like the coin flip is definitely the best way to go, I think, through with it, to be completely fair. And I think Robo and them got the lower end of the coin flip and proved us wrong today, and that's really good on them.
Absolutely. Well, you are going to be up against Robo next, so perhaps you can avenge your teammate there on that earlier loss. In any case, IceKnight, you've been a joy to watch all day. You are definitely something that everybody is scared of, and it's good to know that Greninja is finally being represented at this level and getting to be shown here in front of the whole state to tell everybody else, hey, you guys can make this character viable. So thanks for the time. I'm sure that's not the last we'll see of you in our stream today, and good luck the rest of the way. Maybe we'll chat later.
Of course. Thank you. See you later.
All right, guys, that's going to be the interview with IceKnight. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be back at 5 o'clock with our next match, which will feature Niles West Payne versus the winner of Something and Cam. That has not been reported. They might be going deep into the set. Stay tuned, and you'll see on stream who's coming up next at 5 o'clock. Stick with us.
Breathe you in like oxygen. Oh, in an otherwise suffocating world. I'm reaching out for arms, I'm drowning in the open-ended love we're making, girl. Exhale the past, inhale a future that lasts. Change my heart, change my mind. For the last time, wanna believe in the life I've led. I don't wanna leave another word unsaid. You know my heart will follow you in tomorrow. In tomorrow. Holding on to memories that we shared. My evidence you once really cared. I'm reaching for a hand to pull me up. One open to an everlasting love. Exhale the past, inhale a future that lasts. Change my heart, change my mind. For the last time, wanna believe in the life I've led. I don't wanna leave another word unsaid. You know my heart will follow you in tomorrow. In tomorrow.
gloves. Now you got a deal run up. Peace and love sent to peace and gloves. Now you got a deal run up. Peace and love sent to peace and gloves. Now you got a deal run up. Why you wanna move like that? Why you want go on? Why you want act like that? Why you play hard?
Back to our stream, everybody. It is next up our losers repechage semifinals. This is yet again, we keep saying it, everybody's backs against the wall and these matches start to matter. I'm still joined by TVD here. The match we were waiting on to see who would move on, it turns out it was a barn burner. Highland Park something defeats Unit 5's Cam in 5 games, 3-2. TVD, I know we want to give you a chance to perhaps talk a little bit about that matchup and say something about Cam as well.
Yeah, I mean, both players, like we've seen throughout this entire tournament, amazing. They played to the best of their ability. Cam, dear friend of mine, we've grown up together since middle school. He well represents U5 and what we have going as an esports program. And sadly is a senior this year and will be graduating, along with our other player, Jupiter, who's also a senior, you know. Our esports program actually started out as a project between the two of them and 2 other members to start a gaming club where everybody could get along together and just play some Smash for fun. And it's really evolved into a program that we can be proud of and that we can show to our school board today and say, hey, look, we're doing something with this. So Cam stands for so much more than just a Smash player. He stands for a lot for our program, and it's sad to see him go, but we're super proud of how he played today and how he's played throughout this entire season.
And I think there's something to be said about that for a lot of programs around the state. You know, it's a winter sport, Smash, so it's only February, but this is a lot of these seniors' last hurrahs when it comes to Super Smash Brothers. And you know, with new opportunity, new freshmen, and excitement along with that, also comes the somber realization that our seniors are moving on to college. So to Cam and to all the other seniors that have participated in our season and were in our playoffs today, thank you for your guys' time, for your talents. Thank you for giving us the opportunity to call your games and to see your action throughout the day. But the show goes on, and next up we have the show continuing. Something after a very, very intense match against Cam will now have to take on Niles West's Pain. Pain has been all over. Well, I hate to say it because Coach Kennedy will be mad at me, but he is a bit of pain for everybody all day. He's knocked out Fractal into losers. He knocked Pikz into losers. He knocked, and then he got knocked into losers by Veery. So he's only lost to Veery today, and is going to be a lot of trouble for these guys if he continues on.
Yeah, I mean, and like we've seen from something, he's a killer DDD. I mean, he's pulled out 2 clutch situations now, I think, that we've seen. And I hate to do the pun, but it's been something to watch.
Yeah, he's been a pain. It's really something to watch. Coach Kennedy, these things write themselves. Speaking of Coach Kennedy, I do want to give a recognition while we're waiting on these guys to pick our maps to all those that have helped make this event possible today. Coach Kennedy has been helping out with Twitch stream and getting the roll or the what are they called?
Predictions.
Thank you. The predictions up. He's been modding Twitch chat, so thank you for your help all day. To Coach Whitlock of Oswego East for helping with Twitch. To Carter Herman of Springfield for loaning the capture card that's necessary for me to stream these and bring this to you guys today. TVD to you, and to Element for commentary, and then Luke Stormwalker will join us for our evening portion. And to everybody that's helped make this possible and put work in today. This has been a really fun event. We're seeing some great Smash, and I'm really glad that we get to bring you guys the action today. So these guys are finally ready, and we're heading to PS2, Something versus Pain. Our first look at Pain's Palutena today. What do you think of this matchup on paper?
Palutena has a lot of big disjoints, which I think will be something to use against DDD. So that'll be very, like, a lot in Pain's advantage. So that'll be interesting to see. I know that Nair is killer.
That is definitely Palutena's bread and butter now. Last time we saw something on stream, Lucina was able to deflect a lot of the Gordos and get value out of that. Palutena doesn't have all the options Lucina has to shoot Gordos back, so she's going to have to do a better job avoiding them altogether. We already saw how good something is at setting up. It's not actually the Gordo that's going to take care of you. It's what he does with your spacing, avoiding that Gordo.
Yeah. I mean, a term that we like to use a lot is so focused on the trap you forget about the cheese.
Yeah,
and that is something
exactly
that's something uses a lot.
Pretty close
yeah, but Palutena DDD, it should be interesting to see how something creates advantage states for himself and really gets in there.
Oh, I expected Pain to go to the Nair there, but instead goes to the fair and gets the up smash.
What a call out from Pain.
Yeah, that was, oh man, they got red for filth there.
Wow. Going with the Nair plane now.
Yeah, that Nair out of shield is so fast from Palutena. I think if you don't play against Palutena a lot, that probably catches you dramatically off guard.
Down smash call out, still not enough to take it. We've seen this a lot from something, actually. The dash attack at ledge.
Yeah, it was
trying
effective.
to close up the 2-frame.
Remember something on stream after winning what's been the closest match we've had on stream all day. Could barely breathe. He was so amped up. Got to take a long break and is back now to deal with Pain's Palutena. Pain having a good first stock here.
Yeah, he's really making some crucial points. I mean, he's tagged something all the way up to kill percent again already. So that's huge for him in keeping this game in his side, and he's gonna close it out with the down throw RAR back air.
He is on time that something is paying for right now, getting all the percent he can before he finally gets eliminated, if he gets eliminated, that is.
Yeah, no, but it's been really cool to see a lot of these more obscure characters like DDD and Cam's Kirby, for example, just make it this far into bracket.
Yeah. I mean, we just saw a Greninja who's doing very well. IceKnight's Greninja, people kind of rip on Greninja a bit, but look what he's doing. So we don't have, meta players, so to speak, that are only playing a character because they're quote-unquote the better choice. Finally, something gets that elim.
After losing 2 stocks.
I mean, hear me out. It's been nice to have a whole day of Smash without a Joker being played on stream.
Something's gotta collect himself here.
Yeah, take a breath. But if there's a character that can put some serious damage down really fast, DDD is one of those.
DDD is super good at racking up damage, and if he can get one of the reads that he's been showing a lot, he can easily even this game out.
But not this game. Payne is going to take a 1-game lead with a commanding first game victory there.
Yeah, Payne showing a lot of dominance, getting his traits to fall over some things, and it's just been dominating.
Updated Payne with a lead here. Best of 5 series, something certainly not out of it. We did see him drop a game earlier, so it doesn't mean he's done.
Oh, by no means.
Let's see, Smashville and Town and City have been banned by Payne, and Final Destination is where something is going to choose.
That's interesting.
I think it is as well. I think Final Destination is a really interesting pick for both of these characters because they both do well with platforms.
Yeah.
But I think the thought process may be Palutena does better with platforms, so let's get rid of that advantage.
Yeah, I'm thinking he might also try to use Gordo a little more this match.
As you say that.
Yeah. Wow, racking up 30 off the bat. Because there's no more platforms to stop that Gordo from landing on your head.
Absolutely.
But Payne also getting able to get in that state to use the Gordo as well.
Trying to mix up the velocity of Gordo there, not able to connect quite yet. DDD's dash attack seems like it takes a week once you input to actually.
Yeah. That was the interesting thing I saw about something is he uses dash attack for ledge guarding, and it's not something we see from DDD a lot because it is so laggy, but he finds a use for it.
He's definitely got the timing down and knows when to pop it. So racking up some damage, but in the right spot, Palutena is already at kill percent for DDD.
Yeah, both of these guys at kill percent. One nicely landed back air could be the end of something stock.
Nice little dodge there, setting himself up better positioning wise. Palutena gets the reflect.
Good grab it, no follow up.
Gordo stuck on the side again.
I love that. Such a funny mechanic. Trying again for that up smash.
Worked last game. Doesn't connect this time.
He's using that reflector a little bit more to shoot some of these Gordos back.
Yeah, he's mixing up how he is getting rid of the Gordos because it's harder to predict what position to take them on.
Payne just struggling to close out this first stock, but something just struggling to hit Payne.
Yeah, this is a nail-biting first stock here in game 2. Oh, that almost connects.
Let's see what something can do. Ooh!
I thought they traded. I thought for a second they both traded, but no, he's just going to quickly return the favor.
What a call out!
Oh yeah, after taking a whole minute to finally finish each other off at highest percent, they take care of both of them in 5 seconds.
Wow. That is quite the first stock. I mean, 2 minutes and 30 seconds to take both players' stocks. That is something you do not see.
No, it is not. Yeah, absolutely. Payne able to rack up a lot of percent in the second stock, though. Definitely winning so far. Somebody needs to get on the ground for a second.
Yeah, that's the thing. Something's going to have to find out. Palutena can play both games. She can camp you if she wants to, and she can rush you down if she needs to.
Oh, man. The 0 to death in the second stock is going to put Payne in a good position here in game 2. For some reason, doesn't block that Gordo.
Payne is taking a commanding hold of this game.
Those nairs from Palutena are just so infuriating to play against if you're a heavy. And here they come again.
Let's see how Payne's going to try and close this out.
Ooh, nice dodge.
Wow.
Didn't even need to use the shield.
I thought his shield broke for a second. He just
get out.
Yeah, I don't know. We need to see how something's going to adapt because he's either going to need to change his game plan up or change his character up because DDD's not looking like the the right pick for the Palu here.
It is not working so far. With DDD, you rely so much on reads and guessing their positioning well, but Palutena is just so good at getting around those because of her control with her up B, her range. It's just you can't really be close enough to her to predict where you're going to hit her.
Yeah.
Same
But I mean,
bans
Pain.
out of Pain there, so Smashville and Town get banned. Will something go back to Final Destination? Kalos.
You know what? Ooh.
Second question is, will he stay King DDD? His profile picture is King DDD. Really hard commit, or is he going to make a pretty dramatic adjustment here with his back against it? Loser of this set does leave the tournament. That is it for them. He does change. Daisy coming out.
Ooh. The Battle of the Princesses.
Interesting choice. Haven't seen a Peach or Daisy all day. They're pretty widely considered one of the better characters in the game, but haven't seen one yet.
Yeah. Let's see how something's secondary or pocket can hold up against Pain. I mean, this is coming right off the bench.
I think it's the, I mean, if he's got it though, it's definitely the right move. DDD was just not working.
Yeah. Pain though, not really caring. He's still taking the lead in this one.
Yeah, has yet to get hit.
Ooh, trying to get something, but just can't start any of these combos yet. Something. Trying again.
Something is just being impressed right now by Pain. I mean, every time he tries to take a breath, Pain is charging in. Like you said, Palutena can't, but it seems like Pain's Palutena is, at least in this set, benefiting a lot from that charge in scenario. But look at that, something with the side B.
Getting that to fly.
Turn the stock around significantly here. Back throw is really strong, and that's not quite
It's
enough.
not going to kill. Great DI from something. But deploys the parasol a little too late, and he's going to drop the first stock.
Good on Pain to avoid hitting him on accident there and resetting that recovery.
Yeah, a lot of conditioning and a lot of hard work to know not to do that. A lot of patience.
Nice little slap coming out from Daisy there. Despite the fact that it felt like Daisy was getting really messed up in that first stock, this is a relatively close game so far.
Yeah, something's got to close this out, though, because we've seen Pain tack on quite a bit of damage and even taking second stocks before losing his first.
Nice connection. Jumps just high enough to avoid the ranged attack and gets the side B in.
Yeah, great call out from something.
Radish is being used a little less than you see a lot of Peach and Daisy names using them. Usually they always have one in their hand ready to go.
Yeah, it's a little hard for something, though, with Lady Palutena's like projectiles and whatnot.
Yeah.
Pain's not giving something a lot of room to breathe. Oof.
Something's still surviving the second stock. Not that hit, though.
Oof. You know, it seems like something's Daisy's a lot more comfortable under the Palutena, but the question is, like, is it just too late? Great fair.
I said this earlier on stream, but they always say, you know, I eat an elephant one bite at a time. He's just got to worry about this game and this stock right now. But that Nair string is not going to help. Nice connection to the forward smash, and we got a pretty even game here.
That was a great tomahawk. I think Pain was thinking he was going to go for something like an up air, but he said, nope, I'm calling you out.
And just like
Those
that,
back
something's
airs.
having some trouble.
I mean, Pain has been connecting those backers at ledge a lot, and it's been devastating.
Oh, just connects the side B. Back throw, it's almost always a kill move right there at that percent, but Palutena doesn't quite get it.
see if something can bring this back or if Payne's just going to close it out.
Gotta do
Dash.
something big here. Nice connection.
Great drop down nair off stage. Payne's going to take the decisive 3-0. How do you feel about that?
I'm a little surprised. Something looked really strong earlier. Then again, we haven't got to see Payne yet until now. So now I believe we've seen everyone left at least once on stream and have a little something to know about him. Get that updated there for everybody. Payne takes the 3-0. And yeah, we have seen everybody else on stream. So Payne will await the winner of Robo and IceKnight. But before that happens, 5:45 is our next match on stream. That will be your last one with us. That will be the winners final between Veery and Noodle, something we've been looking forward to for quite some time. That's at 5:45. But before that happens, we are going to take a quick break and come back with an interview with Payne and talk about what it was like to knock out the number 4 seed. So everybody, stay tuned. We will be right back. Welcome back to our stream. We are now going to talk with Payne of Niles West High School. We're going to get them into the voice channel. Payne, welcome. Can you hear us?
Hello. Yes,
hello.
I can hear you guys.
So first impressions, how did it feel taking down something there in that match?
It felt really good because I want to try to make top 2. I want to get the prizes, so it felt really good to beat someone. That was actually pretty good.
Now, your teammate, speaking of that, and those prizes, is facing off against IceKnight right now. We'll see how that result happens. But even if Robo manages to beat IceKnight, only one of you could take those prizes home for your school. How does it feel to be the last school remaining with more than one person in it?
It feels pretty good. It feels like it shows how good we are, how good our Smash team is in Niles West. We got 4 people in the playoffs. That's pretty impressive. And I mean, two of my teammates got knocked out first, but me and Robo were doing really well. So we were playing really well, and yeah, really happy about that.
What's it feel like, or give us an idea of what it's like being an esports player, specifically Super Smash Brothers player, at Niles West High School?
Uh, I think this is the first time. This is the first time Niles West actually started an esports club, and it actually feels really good to be playing with other people because a lot of times I don't have a lot of people to play Smash with, but I can play with a lot of people. I can play with my team a lot, so that's the thing.
Yeah, we were talking a little bit earlier before the interview started about how you actually don't attend local tournaments. You don't enter a lot of stuff. So tell me what practice usually looks like for you. Like, who do you play against? How do you practice? How do you keep getting better?
Well, I have a brother who plays Smash too. We play a lot of offline, so it's better than online because it's so smooth. And my team, we practice like 2 times a week most of the times, and it lasts for like an hour and a half. So it's a really good practice. Like we practice for a long time. And my team really loves to play Smash, so we play a lot.
So it sounds like you guys push each other a lot.
Yeah, we do.
What's been your biggest motivation this tournament? What's motivating you to keep taking out these big names, keep getting better, keep getting more stuff?
Like I kind of want to be like recognized a little bit, and plus like I want to win the prizes for my school.
I'm gonna steal a question that TVD's been asking. What is it that Politana? Why does Politana appeal to you? What about her kit? What about her play style do you enjoy playing?
She has like 2 invincible moves, and her shield is really strong. And she's also a really good character. Like a lot of people can agree she's at least like top 10. And I played her. I practiced her a lot, so I know her combos really well, and she's really smooth when I land the combos and stuff like that.
You've officially made Final Four today. We just got our score report that IceKnight has defeated Robo 3-0. So you'll take IceKnight on in the losers final, and the winners final is going to feature Veery and Noodle. If you had to say right now how those Final Four will finish, who takes first, second, and third today?
So who do I think will take first, second, third? I think Veery will probably take first because he's like really good, and he's in the Chicago PR. And I think IceKnight will actually do really well, and he'll probably make top 2.
All right. TV, do you have anything you wanted to ask him before we take our next break?
Yeah. So our last match before going to losers finals will actually be winners finals. Veery versus Noodle. Tell the people what they want to know. Who should they put their channel points on?
Who should they put their channel points on?
Who's taking that one?
I mean, I don't want to say anything, but like I never bet because I'm too scared to lose points.
Fair enough. Well, I know where my points are going, but we'll keep that mystery for now. Payne, is there anything else you'd like to add before we head out here? We'll see your stream one more time. We'll see you play on stream at 6:30. But anything else you want to add before we get out of here on break?
I just want to say good luck to everyone else who's still in the tournament.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Well, hey, everybody. We will feature our winners final next. That is coming up promptly at 5:45 between Veery of Andrew High School and Noodle of Barrington High School. So stay tuned for that. And in the meantime, everybody, as Tivo says, do your homework. We'll be right back.